الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله. So, let's do a verb review quickly, and then we will jump into it. So, hasiba means what? To think, right? Or to reckon, or to account or something. To think. Yeah, hisab. Because the word think in Arabic, there's different words for it. Just like in English, you have think, you have like formulate, you have, fancy or imagine, something like that. So in Arabic, you have hasiba. There's also the word wanna. We're going to learn it. And we're going to learn why this looks like it only has two roots. Okay, this also means to think, but there's only a tha and a noon, so we'll learn why that is. Wanna. It means to it means to think. So this is more commonly used for think. It's actually three. So the noon is double. So you have tha, noon, noon. But hasiba is more like to take account or like to think within yourself, something like that. All right. So let's do hasiba. 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 Hasibu. Hasibat. Hasibata. Hasibna. Right? So when you get to the hunna, you change the third radical to a sukun. All right? Hasibta. Hasibtuma. Hasibtum. Hasibti. Hasibtuma. Hasibtunna. Hasibtu. Hasibna. Okay, what's he thought? Hasiba. And what's she thought? Hasibat. And what's you male thought? Hasibta. Okay, and what's we thought? Hasibna. Okay. Who wants to do one by themselves? How about you want to pick one out? La'iba. Okay, what's la'iba? He played. Okay, go forward. لعب لعب لعبوا لعبت لعبتا لعبنا لعبت لعبتما لعبتم لعبتما لعبتم. You can't went back. Okay. Okay. لعبتم. لعبت لعبتما لعبتم لعبتي لعبتما لعبتن لعبت لعبنا. Okay. How about they all played a group of men? لعبنا. No, لعبوا. لعبوا. Okay. How about she played? لعبت. لعبت. Okay. How about you, Sushi? You want to do one? You can pick one. Nasara, how about that? He helped. The first one. Good. So after Nasarat, she helped. Nasara. Nasarata. Ta alif. Female, a group of females. Third thing. Nasar. Nasarna. Nasarna. And then you helped, male. Good. Nasar. Tuma. Tuma is for two. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. How? What's he helped? And they all, a group of men, helped. Nasaru. It's third person. Yeah. What's I helped? Two. Nasartu. Okay. So inshallah, that's good. Let's go to book 2, the back. Um, we'll finish the last 2 points on lesson 1 in English. No, the English lesson. Yeah, so we're page still 2, I think. Right? No, 3. We're on page 3. All right, is everyone there? Amma is a different word. So there's which means or, but amma means as for. So. And but the word amma means as for. Amma bi ni'mati rabbika. As for the ni'mah of your Lord. All right. So the number 5, we're on point number 5, is halfway up on page 5. Oh, sorry, page 3. So this introduces 2 words that are very, very common. There's one which is mi'atun. Okay, everyone say mi'atun. Okay, so this says, note that in mi'atun, I'm reading the point, the alif is not pronounced. Okay, so the meme has a kasra. You usually don't see that. If a word next to the letter has, if there's an alif next to a letter, there's usually an right? Ma. But in here, what does it say? It is pronounced mi'atun, where alif is not pronounced. In certain countries, it is written like this also without the alif. But usually, you'll see it with the alif. So this will have a fatha, so it's mi. You skip the alif, atun. This is just for this word. Okay, it's just a weird word. So it means 100. Okay. Then the word there's alfun, which means 1,000. Right. Um, After these 2 words, the ma'dud is singular majrur. Singular majrur. So, quick recap. When we were saying back in book 1, like 3 books, how did we say that? ثلاثة. We already forgot. Kutubin. Kutubin, right? So there was one dhamma on this one, thalathatu, and then there was this was majrur because it has 2 kasras, right? Thalathatu kutubin, and this was for the words, the numbers 3 till 10. Okay, so whenever you need to say something, you say thalathatu kutub. So it's with 100 and 1,000, it's the same. Okay, so if you want to say 100 books, what do you say? Mi'atu kutubin. Mi'atu kutubin. And if you want to say 1,000 riyals, oh yes, sorry. Kitabin, oh, it's singular majrur. Okay, so this is different from kutubin. Yeah. Yeah, so the weird thing about numbers is that there's so when they're fully gonna talk about numbers, they're gonna say that this is how they're grouped. You have 1 and 2 which are together, then you have 3 and 10 which are together, and they have separate rules for this. Then there's 11 and 12 which have separate rules from the 3 to the 10. Then there's 13 to 19 which have separate rules for the that's different from these two. Then you have 20.
13 to 19 is different from 3 to 10?
Yes. It's yeah. I mean, I forget it too. Like I learned this, and then unless you like review it really often, you will forget. And in talking, it's not really gonna make that much of a difference, but for grammar stuff, you have to know it. Okay. But so when you want to say 100 books, it says after these two numbers, the ma'dud, the thing that's being counted, is singular and it's majrur. So it's gonna be like this, but you won't have this plural. It will be mi'atu kitabin. Thank you for pointing that out. And then alfu riyalin. Okay? But the majrur thing is right. But the singular thing is not right. Alright, so it says هذا التلفاز بألف ريال. What's tilfaz? Tilfaz. The third sentence هذا التلفاز بألف ريال. Television, television. Tilfaz. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this television, the alfi riyalin, is for 1,000 riyals. And it says in this case, instead of alfu, it's alfi because of the b. B is a harf jar, so whatever comes after it is majrur. Ism majrur. Okay. So you can write alfu or alfi or alfa. Okay. Depending on where it is in the sentence. But the thing that's being counted after it is going to be singular and majrur. Alright, the second to last sentence is mi'atun and alfun have the same form with the feminine ma'dud. Also, example. So it says alfu muslimatin wa mi'atu talibatin. Okay, how is this different from the 3 to the 10? Because when you say something like muslimatin, right? If I want to say five muslima, I'm going to say khamsu. Yeah. So you change this to khamsu, and then you say muslimatin, right? Yeah. For male, you change it around, but in this one, there's no female. You don't drop the ta marbuta or you don't add a ta marbuta. It's the same for masculine or feminine. So that's one easy thing. One easy thing. So alfu muslimatin is 1,000 muslimas wa mi'atu talibatin. Students, female students, 100. Okay, so mi'atun and alfun don't change for masculine or feminine. Okay, that was basically it. All right, let's go to point number 6. Ghalin. Okay. Ghalin means expensive. Okay, هذا الكتاب غال. This book is expensive. Okay, so it says here, ghalin is not majroor. Why would you think it's majroor? Because it has 2 kasras, right? We've learned that when something has a kasra, it's majroor. When it has a dhamma, it's marfu'. Here, but what they're saying is really this word is a modification. It's actually, the actual form is ghaliyun. Ghaliyun. Okay? But to shorten it in like talking, in speech, or writing, you're going to say ghalin. So this ya has been cut off, and then the lam has been given 2 kasras. Okay? So really it's marfu'. It's marfu', but it doesn't look like that in ordinary writing.
So in Quran, it's also Ghalin. It's not Ghalin over there.
I think so, yeah. I think that word comes up. Do you remember the ayah? So it says the letter ya along with the dhamma has been omitted, and the noon of tanween has been transferred to the preceding letter. Ghaliyun has become ghalin. Okay, and then on the next page, there's other forms of this word. This So this type of change comes with other words. So muhamin means lawyer. So it's actually what happened to the ya that it got dropped. So muhamiyun is the actual word, but you drop the ya, and then you just put a tanween on the meme. Muhamin. Okay. Ana muhamin. I am a lawyer. Okay. Qadin, the same thing for qadi, like the judge. It's qadiyun. And you say abi qadin, my father is a judge. Okay, so again the ya dropped. Wadin, wadi, like valley, wadiyun. Okay, so all of these words, they will look like they are majroor, but they're really marfu. Okay, hada wadi.
These are the 4 words, right?
Yeah, these are just 4 words. There's more. So it says you will later learn more about this class of nouns, inshallah.
Yeah, so these are not only exceptions. They have maybe
I think there's a few more. There's not that many, but there's so for now you just need to know ghalin, expensive, muhammad, lawyer, qadin, judge, and wadin, valley.
So we need to make this, okay.
This is vocab. This is vocab. It'll be in the vocab list. Yeah. So what we'll do is for home, we have 10 minutes.
What about the bottom line? Intelligent. Can we say same way?
No. Only these 4 that they just talked about, those are the ones. Zakiyun is Zakiyun. Gonna say. All right, let's go to the beginning of the book. We'll do the last exercise, I think, and there's one exercise with the volume. So what we'll do is we'll leave the conversation till Monday. I'll give it as homework to read. You can read the conversation, get ready for it, and then on Monday we're just gonna go through it in class. Because we've gone backwards. We've done the lesson. Now we're going back and reading the conversation. Yeah. So let's see what exercises there are we can do. Okay, I want to hold off on 11. We did 10 for homework. We did 10. We could do 12. What does it say? So no, so this is actually a writing exercise. So all you have to do is rewrite the sentence, but so they have numbers. They have instead of that you have to rewrite them as words. So you have to write هذا التلفاز بألف ريال. Okay. So I'll hold off on that. Actually no. So yeah, no, we'll go over it in class on Monday. So the homework is basically read the dialogue. Okay, because now you have all of the points that we needed to cover. Yeah, so read the dialogue is I think 2 pages long. So read the dialogue and then on Monday we'll go over it. It's a page and a half. So it's not that bad. You don't have to write it. You don't have to do anything with it. Huh? Just read, yeah, first lesson. Lesson 1. So yeah, now it's easy because we've done the lesson, right? So basically on Monday we'll just read it and then understand it, and then we'll probably do the last few exercises that we left off, and then we'll be done with lesson 1. So this is part 1 of the homework. Read the first dialogue, and then I'll give. There's also you want me to give one for? So this is basically a chart from lesson, from book 1. Okay. So all you have to do on the screen. So what you have to do is look at the left column, and then write it with all of the attached pronouns. So the left side has like isms and particles, and the right side has all pronouns. But those pronouns you have to use the attached form because you're attaching all of these pronouns to the min. So the first one is min who. right? You don't say min huwa, you have to say min hu. So you've learned all of that from before. So what would be after min hu, to the right of min hu? Minha, right? So all you have to do is just fill it in for all of the particles. Then there's also min an, li, la, inna, la'alla, kitabun. So for kitabun, you have to say like kitabuhu, right? Kitabuhuma, whatever. Fi, sa'atun, and ka'anna. Okay? So that's the homework. Any questions? Okay. Jazakallah khair. That's it.